Huh. I wonder how that got in there. Well,
Good evening. It being 5:30 on Monday, May 4th, we'll call to order this regular meeting of the Town of Shelburne Select Board. Hoping for a nice quick meeting this evening since we'll perhaps have at least one or two more and other things to take care of this week, but we'll see how things go. Um, First thing on the agenda is the acceptance of minutes for April 21st. I've reviewed them. I didn't find any errors of significance that changed the content at all. Uh, how about yourself, Andrew?
I'm fine. I move that we accept.
I second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, put the matter to a vote. Andrew
Yes.
and Rod.
Yes.
And I am yes. Motion passes 300. We have no appointments this evening. Department liaison reports. I don't have anything to report myself this evening. Rod?
I have nothing this afternoon.
Okay, and Andrew?
I did speak with Jeff this morning from the highway. Not a lot to report, but they're in full swing on grading the gravel roads. They're doing Taylor Road and we'll do the others. He's Jeff is meeting with Terry Walker next week to continue the grant application process for South Shelburne Road for a MassWorks grant. He says that um, the work that is contracted to begin on the uh, bridge culvert or whatever above the Shelburne Center Library will begin in late June and run into November. There will be a mailing sent to abutters about that. And they're otherwise just working on cold patch for the potholes. So that's pretty much it.
Great. That did remind me, I did get a quick note from Jeff this morning. The sign that we had them order for the potholes that was removed for the gate where the no trespassing sign that was damaged or removed, they have come in and they'll be putting them up sometime this week.
Hmm.
Old business, Greenfield Road, restrict truck weight limit. We have a letter in your packet from the highway superintendent in support of a 50,000 pound weight limit for uh, Old Greenfield Road and exclusion of tractor trailers, which are causing, as we know, damage on the tight corners, taking out guardrails that we just had put in and such. The police chief has sent a letter as well supporting both of those items. And last week, Andrew, you asked about the weight of the bridge on one of the four routes out of town, which is the Brook Road. And Jeff did check that out and confirm that there is no weight limit on that bridge. So that Brook Road is fine. When we spoke about this 2 weeks ago, you had mentioned there were three routes out of town, and I had a brain cramp and forgot that actually there's four. Should the other two be closed at the four corners where you would turn in down Old Greenfield Road, straight ahead, take a left, you're on South Shelburne Road, you end up at Home Depot, Tractor Supply rather. So there's four routes out of town. So I think and Greenfield has, until further notice, closed off the road anyway. Um,
Correct.
they got problems.
They have, talking to Barbara from Parks and Recreation, they have no immediate plans to do anything. They haven't even looked at it since I called to have them closed.
Hmm, well, so that's where we're at. Any further comments or discussion or motion?
Yeah, my only question remains like if this is blocked to trailers, where will they go? Because I don't see them on the mountain, so they seem to be using other routes to get up over the hill. can they go up over the mountain on Route 2 or
We'll have to,
because I don't really see many tractor trailers trying to make it up the mountain there. So
if I
that seems to be why they're traveling these other routes.
if I
I
turn
followed one this morning.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
if I turn this way, I'm staring at Route 2.
Uh-huh.
I see it regularly. Yeah, they go by all the time.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
I don't know why, but going towards Greenfield, which it starts to go down into that little gully at the town line, they insist on hitting the Jake brake, which is all pleasant to listen to.
Mm.
So I
Okay.
assure
Well,
you,
if they can get up the mountain, then that's good. Yeah. I was just concerned that there would be creating other problems on Brook Road or something like that, which, well, I
no,
guess we'll have to see.
terrific.
And I'll make a motion that we install weight limit signs of 50,000 pounds and no tractor trailer trucks on Old Greenfield Road.
I'll second that.
Motion has been made and seconded. Any further discussion? Looks like you're thinking, Andrew, no? I don't want to jump ahead.
No, I mean, if we have we completed the investigation in terms of whatever the things that we said we would look into at the last meeting?
Yes, I just listed them all. The only one I didn't list was the DOT, which had said that's a town road, do what you want with it.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So, any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll put the matter to a vote. Rod,
Aye.
Andrew,
Aye.
and I am I. Motion passes 3-0. Uh, Pocket Park, installation of stone benches. As I think you're aware, Andrew, this being started before my time on the select board, something that you've been involved with since day one. The question has been brought forward about the stones themselves needing to come into the possession of the town, whether they're installed or not. Obviously, it would be best if we could get the stone slabs for the, uh, what are they called? They're not Jersey barriers, Andrew. Rod, what are they?
Well, they are Jersey barriers, yeah.
Our Jersey barriers, I thought those were tapered, but great. So if we can get those in our possession, the concern that has been raised will be alleviated. So I think we need to act on that very promptly, regardless of whether we can get them installed at this point. So you have the contact.
Well, I guess that's my first question is, Terry, have we what has the communication with Johanna Pratt been? Is she pressing us to come and collect the stones, or is
No,
she?
it's more the accountant. We paid for them in this fiscal year. We should have possession of them in this fiscal year.
Oh, okay. So until through June 30th then.
Yes.
Okay. Um,
So we need to
yeah,
find a way to pick them up and store them somewhere until we can figure out how to get them installed.
because it seems like if Johanna's not, beating down our doors to take them off of her hands, does that doesn't count as possession to just have an agreement that we keep them there until we find somebody to install them?
Apparently not for the comfort level of our accountant. No.
Okay. I did find Christian Witzett's new or newer email. I guess the one I gave you, Terry, he had changed to Jones Whitsett. I just Googled him and saw that his work address is now KW at Jones Whitsett. So I resent that to him.
Okay, good.
Um, and and you said you were gonna contact uh, Brent.
I sent you Brent's contact information just because you know more about what's
Oh,
required
okay.
for this.
I didn't see the email with his contact
Yeah, it
information,
was
but
this
okay.
afternoon.
Okay. I'll reach out to him then, and then yeah, the others that I had mentioned to you previously were just local builders who, Neil uh, um,
Martin?
Neil Martin has done stonework in the past. I don't know if that's something he wants to do or not, but he's probably capable if and in terms of how they get attached, the I forget who I was talking about. Somebody mentioned using some kind of adhesive. I think that might have been Dick Hillman. Um, and somebody else had mentioned using pins or maybe some combination of those. So, uh, I mean, they'll mostly just sit there uh, by their own
Mhm.
weight, because most of the stone will be sitting behind the bench, and then there'll be just a little bit hanging over the Jersey barrier to create a seat, but the most of the weight of it will be on the ground behind the bench. Um, and I had just thought, a pin or adhesives would be a deterrent to anybody who coveted them and wanted them for their own uh, patio or whatever.
I'm pretty sure, Andrew, that you spec them to the same size as the top of the Jersey barrier. Nothing will be cantilevered off except probably, like you said, maybe an inch forward. Um,
That's what I mean. Yeah.
yeah, so all the rest of the back will be sitting on the stone, not
Yeah. So it'll just be gravity holding them in place. Yeah.
right. But I think the reason Dick Hillman suggested at our meeting, we were all there under the pavilion last summer was that the adhesive wasn't really anti-theft as much as it was to these are sliced slabs of stone that are going to be somewhat irregular, not
Mhm.
necessarily perfectly flat on flat, and it would be that squish to kind of even them off so they're not um, in direct contact with the cement itself, but the adhesive will help hold them in place as well. And it's very inexpensive, and it's draw a nice thick bead around the perimeters and
Yeah.
middle and squish it in. So I think things that would help you, Andrew, as you contact these people, to find somebody that might be willing to do it, although that's kind of the cart before the horse. The problem we're addressing tonight really is getting possession of them before fiscal year changes. So that's number one priority for you. But I think what might help if you're going to talk to people about installing them is what do they weigh? Um, I'm sure you can find that out with asking them, but I have no concept whether two guys could pick one up and set it in place or whether they're going to need a bobcat
Yeah.
of some sort or whatever. I think that
My
uh,
guess is that two landscaper type people could pick them up and set them down.
we could
Um,
know the weight though. And that might
I don't know offhand. I just know that I've moved stones around of about that size that, they're not massively heavy. They're probably I don't know exactly. We could ask Johanna what they weigh. Yeah.
that's what I was suggesting. They're 2 feet
Yeah.
wide, 6 feet long, and an inch thick.
Yeah.
That's going to be some weight, but
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wonder if Joe Ray would also be a good resource.
huh,
Oh, that's
interesting.
an idea.
Yep.
Um, Joe
That's the
Ray.
only reason it was on the agenda tonight was to keep the accountant happy that uh,
Yeah.
purchase made in this fiscal year comes into the town's possession, and that means um, getting stored
Right.
somewhere, either on site, probably makes sense, have them piled up on pallets at the site rather than move them twice. But just food for thought. Let us know what you can find out on that.
Yeah, I mean my vision of it would be if we can get somebody I mean we have to get three quotes, I think, don't we, Terry?
Not if it's under $1,000, I think, a
Oh.
thousand. Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
have no idea what
Um so yeah, I don't know what somebody would charge for that either, but some of the cost is just the hefting them moving them from one place to the other and then and then hefting them around. You know, the actual squishing the cement in place is not a doesn't sound like a massively uh, time-consuming or difficult task, but the logistics of actually getting them there and putting them in place with labor is the expensive part, you know. And you know, my hope would be that whoever gets the job would be the one to bring the stone over and, you know, put it in place, and they would hopefully just bring it as they're putting it, you know, so that it doesn't require a lot of steps.
I agree. That would be the perfect world scenario, as long
Yeah.
as it happens this fiscal year. So
Yeah.
great. Okay, well, perfect. Ball in your court on that.
Okay.
New business, annual town meeting warrant assignment of articles. Um, Actually, let me jump down real quick to correspondence. We did have a quick one come in today from Eversource. Um, just so we can tell folks who will watch this later. On Sunday, May 10th, from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. Monday, the 12th. I'm sorry, the 11th. There will be power interruptions in the downtown area with Eversource doing all those new poles and stringing the new wires, as you saw. And on Monday, the 11th, from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. on Tuesday, same thing. Temporary power outages that are going to affect the downtown area. Um, so I just wanted to make sure we at least mention that during our meeting.
I'm sorry, did you say 11 p.m. to 5 a.m.?
Correct.
So they're going to do it at night? Oh,
Yeah, they did it this weekend. Actually, they're going to do it tonight and tomorrow as well, from midnight to 5 a.m.
Right.
okay.
You must not have been in an area they had to unplug. If they did,
No, I've seen them working all today up on, you know, Maple Street and other places. Yeah.
yeah, but they did it last night from
Uh-huh.
last midnight to 5 this morning. So unless you lost power, that didn't affect your, I think it was a Deerfield Avenue area.
I think it was all of the village.
Really? Huh.
Yeah,
I
I got
might
a
be
door hanger
mistaken.
from them today saying they were gonna be doing stuff, but they didn't the power didn't seem to go out, so I don't know.
Great. Okay. Was there any other correspondence anyone had to share?
No.
Seeing none. We don't have any public for public comment, but if someone pops on, I'll get to that later. All right. Last thing on our agenda tonight is the annual town meeting warrant assignment of articles. Excuse me. Traditionally, we go through them, try to develop some sort of rotation, and individuals who have something specifically they want to address can choose for that as well. Should be easy peasy. The first article is pretty straightforward. It's acknowledgement of the annual reports that people will be handed on their way in. I would like to present that this year. And anyone have everyone okay with that?
I'm fine.
Yes.
Okay. Article 2, Andrew, as vice chair, would you like to go second and do that?
Yeah, if you want to rotate those, sure.
What's your pleasure? Don't
It,
we
it's
normally?
it, it's fine. It doesn't really matter. I mean, up the ones going up to the
Up to
money
7?
article are just boilerplate, so
Right. Should we just, but we can't lump them all in one, right? We got to
no,
individual.
we got to do them one by one, but um it's up to you, Rick. If you want to do them all 1 through 7, you could do that, or we could rotate them. It doesn't really matter.
Let's rotate them.
Okay.
Andrew, do 2. Rod, do 3.
Okay.
I'll do 4. Andrew, do 5. And Rod, do 6. Number 7 is the omnibus budget. Um, one of us would present that, not the finance committee. Is that correct, Terry?
Yes, just make the motion.
Okay. Then I will do Article 7. Okay, Article 8. Want to stay on a rotation here?
Sure.
Okay. So Andrew, Article 8. Rod, Article 9. I will do Article 10. 11 for Andrew. 12 for Rod. Article 13. We would do that, not Jeff, right?
That's correct.
Okay, I'll do Article 13.
I'll do Article 14.
Do you want to do 15 too, Andrew, seeing that you're
Yeah.
highway?
I'll do 15.
Okay. Rod, 16.
Sure.
17.
I can do the 17 if
Do 17, Andrew. Great. Uh, 18 would be 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22 would all be Will. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And the CPC, which brings us down to Article 23. Rod?
Sure.
24. That looks like an Andrew to me.
you might want to just refresh yourself there on how that works so you can explain that to the voters.
Okay.
Or Terry
Thank you
can
for the heads up.
Terry can give you the language. I know sometimes you get caught short on, so how does that actually work? But it's always helpful to give the voters a little refresher on how all those things happen.
Yep.
So 24
That'd
and
be
25, 26, and 27 are all one thing.
Yep, they're all yours.
Okay.
And then 28, 29, and 30.
Oh, yeah, I'm my plan on that is I'd like to do a little introduction of our two new sewer commissioners and then invite Matt Larrabee, who is our chair, to present those if he wants to. I'll check with him and see if he'd like to do that. I just like to bring forward our new talent there and get them in place. So
All right,
That was
so
28 to 30.
yeah, I'll do them, but I will yield the floor if that's okay with you, just to uh um I have to check with Matt to see if he's comfortable with that.
and if not,
Okay.
you'll take care of them.
I will do it, yeah.
The assessors should speak to 31. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Yes, our assessor assistant can't make that
That's
meeting.
correct. She cannot be there.
There will be, who's the chair of the assessors?
Joel,
Joel is?
What's Joel's last name?
Dwight,
Wait,
Oh.
yes.
Right. Okay, we're up to 32. And
These are planning board articles, aren't they?
No, this is the
Oh, sorry, no.
revolving accounts. Rod, you want to do that, or would you like me to do that?
You've been silent for a while. We'll let you do
Okay,
it.
I'll do 32. 33. Looks like I'd probably like to do 33 since I brought that forward. Everybody okay with that?
Yep.
Yep.
And now we'd be into John Wheeler for the rest. I think we're going to do 34. It'd be John Wheeler. But I believe they told us at the candidates night that 35, 36, and 37, they're going to skip over at the recommendation of town council. Do I remember that correctly?
Yes.
Yes. I'm hoping that maybe in the future they could get town council to review before we post the warrant
Yeah.
so that we know.
Yeah, that would be helpful, obviously. All right, and 38, that one John Wheeler will present as well, I'm sure, or someone from the planning board, as well as 39. That's everything, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Everybody comfortable with that? And wish any changes there too?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Perfect. We have 3 minutes to 6, and we can go for an adjournment unless anybody has any other business unexpected that I'm not aware of. And there is
I
no.
was going to ask about our next regularly scheduled
Oh,
meeting.
I'm sorry. Yes, yes. We have a conflict with scheduling for the May 18th meeting, and wondering if Wednesday the 20th that week is a possibility for Andrew and Rod.
I'm actually going to be out of town for that whole week. I'm going
Okay,
on a trip with my son.
so it'd be down to Rod and I. Rod, are you able to do the 20th?
Let me take a look at my calendar just a second.
Going someplace fun, Andrew?
I am, yeah, I'm going to Italy. So,
Whoa,
yeah,
Nice.
haven't
nice.
been, yeah.
Good for you. What a trip that'll be.
I've just been
Yeah.
asked to carry baggage to a trip to Italy. The 20th is fine.
All right. Let's go ahead and move the regular meeting to from May 18th, Monday, to Wednesday, May 20th, regular time 5:30. And that will eliminate the conflict so that we don't have to find somebody else to do the Zoom scheduling and the like. So thank you for
Yeah.
being willing to adjust that. Now we can do an adjournment, and we're still before 6.
I make a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any further discussion? Hearing none, matter to a vote. Rod,
Aye.
Andrew,
Hi.
and I am I. Motion passes 300 at 5:59. See you tomorrow night.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Night.